Hello YouTube, my name is Sarah if you didn't know, and today's situation is going to be my top 5 worst Lululemon purchases. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I work at Lululemon and I buy a lot of Lululemon, and even before I worked there, I did shop there quite a bit. I definitely have more than that, so let me know if you want me to cover any more, if you enjoyed this video. Let's jump into it. So, I just want to let you guys know, I don't remember the names of all these, so I'm going to have to add it in afterwards. For now, I will say if I do know it, otherwise I probably don't. But starting off, my first worst purchase would be these shorts. Now they're definitely super cute, they're a beautiful color, I wish they worked, but they're way too small for me. They are a size 6, which is pretty true in what I still get in my shorts now, but these are like a 2 or 3.5 inch inseam. The inseam is way too short and it barely covers my butt. If I did any sort of stretching or any sort of leg movement, it 100% would show my crotch or my butt, which is not ideal. This fit of short is just not for me. Like, I need a longer inseam, and I actually prefer tighter shorts. Beyond like how beautiful this color is, I don't know why I bought these because they just don't work for me. Like, they're not long enough, they don't have enough coverage. They're also not a great material for sweating in. Designed for yoga, not sweating. These would be really nice for kind of everyday wear, maybe like weightlifting, light movement, but I was using these for like cheerleading training where I was sweating a lot, and it just didn't absorb sweat that well, so I was very uncomfortable. The mesh was quite itchy for me. I don't normally like anything with mesh, so all around, I don't know why I purchased these. They're on my list of some of my worst purchases. Cute color, but all around product just does not work for me. My second item is a tried and true pair of Aligns. Now, I love Aligns even though they're super delicate and they're not those pants that are gonna last you 10 years, but I will scoop up a pair of Aligns anytime I can. These guys happen to go on sale. The reason I don't like them is because they are 31 inseam, which is so freaking long for me. I am 5, like 2 or 3 on a good day. These are like 7 inches too long for me, and I always told myself, oh, I'll just go hem them. But the problem with hemming Lululemon's items to completely different lengths, like not even just an inch or 2 off, is that they get super wide. So I'll show you what I mean by that. This is the length of the cuff, right? So once you hem it, they're going to cut it exactly where you want it hemmed to, and seeing as I needed like 7 inches off of these, this is how extra wide the pant would be. It would not be tight to my ankle anymore. This is how much extra room there was going to be. So this length would have become the bottom of the pant, making it such a wide pant that if I hem these, there's no way it's gonna work. So there's just so much extra fabric at the bottom. I can't really hem them because they won't taper them in. Like, I could get them tapered in, that's fine, but I just don't care enough. So I bought these thinking, like, why not have a pair of just black, slightly patterned leggings? You can barely tell there's a pattern on them. But I just can't hem them, and I never got around to it, so this is on my worst purchase list because it just isn't for me. And I could have just bought like my own length and spent like $20 more and had no issues, but instead I bought the wrong length. I really can't do anything with these, so that sucks. If you are my height, don't buy 31 inseam pants and think it's just gonna be okay, because it's not. Still in the pant categories, another one of my worst purchases are these guys. So these are the With Ease pant, and the reason I don't like these is because the fabric is so delicate. Anything stains them. Like, you can totally see that there's a stain here. It's hard to show like just holding them, but the pants never look clean because there's just always stains on them, and I'm literally just wearing them in my house. I have worn these out of my house one time. I've had them for about 4 months and I cannot keep them clean. They just do not look good when you wear them because there's stains on them, or there's weird creasing, or there's weird lines. So although these are really comfortable, it just sucks because like they always look so dirty. Like, I don't know if you can see that there too. That's what they look like everywhere no matter what I do. So I will never be buying this fabric again. It totally might work for some people. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I really don't know, but I'm just having an issue keeping these clean, which means they're not very wearable. That is the third purchase. That is my worst purchase from Lululemon. The worst purchase I made. We're now moving into tops. So this is what the shirt looks like. It has a tie on the side, and that's why I absolutely hate this shirt. There was a boyfriend tee that was in a very similar mesh to this that my store and online sold out of, but we had this, and I figured like, oh well, like the slit's not that big of a deal, I'll just tie it, it's the same thing. It's really not, in my opinion. I do not like my clothing to be extra bulky where it doesn't need to be, and when you tie this shirt on the side, you literally just have like a knot hanging off the side of the shirt, so you can't really tuck this shirt in because the fabric, like the slit goes too high up, the fabric is too bunchy, so you can't tuck this in. It's not really comfortable to work out in because if you do any floor work, there's a knot. If you leave it open, it looks super weird. So I just like don't love the design of this shirt, and I've definitely learned that I don't like to buy things that have tie-ups like this, and I'll never make that mistake again. I just don't think it's functional for my own use and my own wardrobe, so not a fan of this. The shirt itself, like if it was just a regular t-shirt, it would have been fine, but I just really wish I didn't settle for something I didn't 100% like, which same thing with those Align pants. I wish I just waited or spent the extra money to get exactly what I was looking for, because now I barely wear this, and I actually bought it in white too, but I think I donated it because I literally just never wore it, so I'm pretty sure that's gone, or it's in my other closet of all the clothes I never wear. This guy's in that pile. I don't like tie-ups, I don't like bulky things, so don't know why I purchased that. And my last worst purchase would be this coat. The issue is I bought this thinking it was a full-blown raincoat, fully waterproof, which is 100% my fault because the tag didn't say that at all. It was advertised as like just kind of a light coat, water repellent or water resistant, which are both very different than waterproof. I can't remember exactly what this was advertised as, but it was not waterproof. So before we went to Europe, I got this coat thinking like I'm going to Europe, I'm gonna have a nice raincoat. It rained one time in Europe and I was soaking wet. This coat has lots of breathability down here, which is cool if you're using it for the correct function, but because I wasn't using it for the correct function, I had a soaking wet coat because I was wearing it in pouring rain. The pattern is very loud, so it is hard to wear it like with matching stuff, but if you just have a simple outfit, it's totally fine. I prefer my coats to be a little bit on the longer side, and this coat was short, so overall, like, I didn't even fully like the fit of it. I think I bought it just because I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if I had a Lululemon coat in Europe. So dumb. I should have just got a coat that was actually waterproof and worked. And a little tip to tell if it's waterproof is that this will be seam sealed, not sewn in. All the zippers will be like, you can tell that this is sewn, whereas something waterproof will have almost like plastic around the zipper so that water cannot seep through the fabric there. So this would be waterproof. Can you tell the difference? That is a tip to know if your item is waterproof, or just literally reading the tag and not just like making up what a function for a coat is. So basically I don't like this coat because I bought it for the wrong function, which is 100% my fault. And I should have read the tag better. I should have asked for more help. It does have a lot of technical things in it, like a lot of perforations for breathability. You can tuck the hood in and zip it up. It has a cinchable hood, like lots of good features, but I just didn't need any of the features, so that's 100% my fault and why this guy lands on my list of worst Lululemon purchases. So that was pretty quick. All of them had their own reasons why they don't work, and basically they're all my own fault. It's not Lululemon's fault for making a product, it's my fault for buying a product that wasn't designed for what I was buying it for, didn't have the qualities I needed it to have, and also didn't fit. Like me just pretending an item works when it doesn't work. So when it comes to Lululemon, or really any place that you're buying clothes, really think about the function of the item, because Lululemon specifically has very technical items that are made for specific things. Similar to the Aligns, if you're buying Aligns to go for a run, you're gonna be very disappointed. If you're buying something with a bunch of zippers to go do yoga, you're going to be disappointed. If you're buying a raincoat that's not waterproof and thinking it's waterproof, you're going to be disappointed. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of my worst purchases from Lululemon, definitely comment down below and I'd be happy to add a couple more in here. Also, if you want to see some of my best purchases, let me know. Otherwise, comment down below what is the worst purchase from Lululemon you've ever made, or just purchase in general. It is kind of fun to know so that other people don't make the same mistakes, or you just get a different perspective on something. So yeah, Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.